Hey, One World Entertainment, and William Shatner, the one, the only, the legend that is James Tiberius Kirk, also TJ Hooker, and of course, Denny Crane, has been declared dead. Yeah, except we all know it was BS. Why? Well, because there seems to be websites that have all of a sudden popped up that just are running fake AI images of Bill Shatner, and they keep claiming different things. Now, this has been happening for a long time, but it's taken a very strange turn where it's literally they had him where it looks like him and stuff saying he's been diagnosed with brain cancer and stuff like this. And of course, there's a lot of people who buy into these things, especially with AI now, where you see these images, and he's calling out more so not just the people who are putting up these things, but the actual social media companies for allowing this stuff to go up. So he has responded, and the page itself, from at least on Facebook, has been removed. So he's actually scored a win with that. But let's have a look at an article, and then we'll see some of his posts in response to it. So it's saying William Shatner has criticized a number of fake social media posts that have claimed he is dead. The Star Trek icon 95, who cemented his name playing Captain James T. Kirk on the hit sci-fi show, called out a Facebook page for profiting off his likeness with AI-generated photos and news stories. Shatner addressed the Beanstalk Functions group, so that's the name of the group, page on Instagram and X on Thursday, saying it had made up horrible fake news stories, including one about him dying. And he said, "I wanted to put this out yesterday," which was April 1st. But he said, "But given the day and the possibility that it would look like a joke, I waited for today." So he wanted to put it out on the day of what was April 1st, Tuesday, and he was like, no, better not, because people think it's all just April Fools and stuff like that. So he continues saying, "There is a page on Facebook that is using AI to create horrible fake news stories about me. They have created stories that say I have stage 4 brain cancer, was in some kind of fight with Erica Kirk, and that I'm dying. All their stories are monetized. Most of the stories use an AI image of me." So one of the images now, he's in a bed, and like, if you think it's actually Bill Shatner, there's something wrong with you, because as soon as you see, you're like, you can see some similarities, but you're like, that's not Bill Shatner, what are you talking about? But yeah, they keep putting out all these weird stories. Now, you noticed how he says they're being monetized, because what's happening is apparently when you click on the link, it leads you to a page that you have to pay for to read the stories. So he then put out the other day a photo of him. By the way, I don't know whether he's on the Ozempic or not, but he has lost a lot of weight. And the weird thing for me is he looks actually older now that he's lost the weight. But either way, he's looking healthy. But not like most Ozempic weirdos who, look like Skeletor at this stage. But he put out the photo and he wrote on it, "My daughter came over to tell me her daughter had heard that I had brain cancer," which I don't know why he didn't say his granddaughter, but okay. "She took this photo and sent it to me to upload to prove I'm not ill. The people who are ill are those that are spreading these ridiculous stories. I'm fit as a fiddle. You don't have to worry." So that was the post, the next post he put up, saying, "Look, here I am. I'm alive. I don't know why you're all saying otherwise." He then put this post up, and this one's interesting. So he says, "Good news and bad news. Facebook did remove the page, but now Ronch G, I think is how you pronounce it, who is the CEO of Vercel, who oversees Next.js, which I think is one of these sites, tells me that the company cannot see a reason to remove the posted fake AI stories made by whomever was behind the page. So they are, whatever this other company is, Vercel, is refusing to take down the story with the weird photo of Bill Shatner looking like death's bed in a hospital and blah blah blah, claiming that they don't see a reason. What about the reason that, never mind the fact that it's AI and that it's completely untrue, but what about the fact that it takes you to a site that you have to pay to see? But he continued saying on this post, Vercel has T's and C's. I don't know how these stories are not considered actionable under Section 4, not fraud or a scam. Plus, Section 5 talks about not transmitting any information that contains information protected by HIPAA, whatever that is. So he's finished it off saying, I guess a fake story revealing I supposedly have brain cancer doesn't fall under that. And AI photos allegedly of me in a hospital bed surrounded by doctors certainly doesn't scream HIPAA violations. So he's really calling them out with that type of stuff. And it's just like, it's so strange that there's these weird pages doing these things. So he did respond to someone saying we did actually remove it earlier today. So this seems to be from some other company, and Shatner's response was, I know Meta removed the page, thank you. The page posts links to a website hosted on an open source platform that had the supposed news story. The hosting company didn't find that these horrible stories broke any of their terms and conditions. Which, it's so weird to hear something like that when you're having these pages being designed to spread lies. Use AI, using AI to that standard and to profit off it on YouTube can now get you banned. It doesn't matter how much they say, oh, the whole thing with AI is you're not allowed to. You are allowed to use AI as long as well that you confirm that you're actually using AI on YouTube. Their thing is, if you're doing stuff like this, that you can lose channels for this. The fact that these companies are putting this type of weird crap out, and why they keep going after Bill Shatner about it as well, is weird. But the fact that now his grandkids are seeing these stories and starting to go like, is granddad okay? Like, should we be concerned? And they're having to be told like, no, it's all fake BS. It's so strange. And the fact that there will be people who are buying into it. That's the worst part about these type of things, is that people will buy into it. And with the way AI is now and how much better it's getting, it's starting to get scary that like it can trick you into thinking that, you know, like, are we going to see all of a sudden a link to a donation page that, oh, donate for his healthcare and stuff? And will people buy into that and go, oh my God, like, if I can pay to keep Captain Kirk alive? Yeah, that's the type of thing, you know, this stuff is angling towards. So, no, William Shatner is not dead, nor is he suffering with brain cancer or anything like that. Him saying, well, I'm not dying, he is dying. We're all dying. Because he's 95. Of course he's dying. We're all dying. We're all dying from the moment we're born. That's the sad reality of life. But hopefully it's not going to be for decades to come yet. 95? Let's see him get to 115. How about that? Because the way he is, I think the dude could do it. So there you go, folks. Bill Shatner is calling out the social media companies in particular. Not just the people who are doing these weird, horrible stories, but the social media companies for allowing this stuff to be put up and to remain on their platform. So, what do you guys think? Did you see any of this story? If you did, at first, did you buy into it as well? Or did you look at it and just simply go, yeah, this is AI BS? Do let me know, because it is fascinating to see who may have went, is this real? Let me know. And with that, I shall leave it there for this one. So do like and share and subscribe and all that good stuff. Cheers, and I shall catch you in the next one.